Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Norm's Friends. Me, solo today, David B., the Readings Guy, 603-404-9338. Or anything that's on your mind you want resolved, get in touch. We'll pull everything together for you. biffid@yahoo.com. biffid@yahoo.com. Today I have my soul cards with me today, and also my little trusty crystal ball from last week. I've energized it some more, so we'll see what happens today. But I have a few things I want to talk about. First of all, you know, the usual famous quote, a little bit of trivia, my anti-Americanism. And then, yesterday, election day, I was a poll worker in Londonderry. What a trip that was. I loved it. What an experience. You know, I had to be there at 5:30, and I was there till 11:30. But what a wonderful, wonderful, uplifting, joyous, warm, wholehearted feeling experience it was. But first, let's see, why don't we start with, well, where did it go? Oh, let's start with a famous quote. How's that? And of course, before I read the quote, you know, I like this quote because, as I've said before, right, energy is everything, right? Energy follows thought. So when you send out a thought, the energy follows. So keep that in mind. So here's the quote. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Think about it. Thoughts are energy. So if you're sending out that energy, negative energy, I can't do this, what's going to happen? You're setting yourself up for failure. It's not going to get done. You're not going to be able to do it. Or you can, like I do, I'm always trying to be optimistic, it might take some time and it's a lot of effort and work, but I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to give it my all. And right, most of the time what happens? You meet the goal. So let's do it again. Read it one more time. Whether you think you can, positive, or you think you can't, you're right. So now I'll read it one more time, just really quick so you get it. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. All right? Now, here's my bit of trivia. If anybody has a clue what I'm talking about here, by all means, give me a call, 603-640-3091, because I don't have a clue when it comes to this stuff. Are you ready? The most streamed Spotify single is Harry Styles' Girl Crush. I never heard of either. I never heard of Harry Styles. And I never heard the song Girl Crush, I don't think. But you know the way today is. If I hear the song, perhaps I'll go, oh, I know that song. But anyway, that's the bit of trivia today. And one of my favorite segments, is my anti-Americanism. And after that, we'll talk about what it was like to be a poll worker. It was very incredible, uplifting, spirit-soaring experience. It was so gung-ho and out in the universe, at your type, in your face experience. I loved it. All right, so here we are. this is some anti-Americanism. Some of it even more than anti-people. All right, Patrick Moore. You don't know who he is, right? Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Hello, this is the Energy Lady. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing fantastic. Wonderful to hear you. I'm glad you're still up there.
Oh,
Listen
my
to you.
goodness. You read that ball perfect. I did come into a little luck.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
See that? And it's new. This is the new one. I brought it back
You're
again.
doing really good with that. Can you give me another reading with that ball?
I sure can. Let me take a sip of water, and then I will. I've energized it some more, so we'll see what happens. I'm glad you liked your reading from last week. All right.
I certainly did.
All right. Now I'm going to start with there's someone around you that's sort of, it's standoffish and they're sort of cowering, and there's something going on, and you know what's going on, but they're cowering in the sense that they don't want to let the whole cat out of the bag type thing. And, I'm going to mix it up with the cards today. So I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that they sort of, don't want to let the whole cat out of the bag is. All right, it's the Page of Pentacles. So I'm going to say, for what I just, I'm trying to get it so it reflects the gold. I love these cards. This is the Page of Pentacles. So I'm going to say this is someone younger or someone young at heart that's full of energy, pep, shall we say, or whatever. And it's got to do with their work, their job, that type of thing. So you can inquire some more with that. As a matter of fact, I'll stick my neck out even more and say that sort of got spiked hair or, high hair, one or the other. So think about that. I'm also, all right, you're going to love this one. This is clear as day. Hopefully you're thinking of something that you're hoping goes your way. So that's still undecided. But depending, all right, let's say you have a wishbone, okay? Make sure you grab the side that you get the part so that you get the part that gets your wish. I see it going your way, but just make sure. So whatever you've been hoping to go your way is pretty soon, and that's going to be happening very, very soon. And here we go. The number 87. Whatever significance that has for you, the number 87. And this is for the number 87, I'm going to say that this is someone who is sort of, when they're around, all right, that they're around. Let's put it that way. But it's something to do. The number 7 will be with them. And also, all right, who's got themselves, someone else is, what I notice about this crystal ball, it's more like about, not really you so much, but it's telling me what's going on around you with your relationships and stuff. All right. Now, this is also someone younger. This is a male, someone and it could be what we started out with. Why is he he's painted himself in a corner, like he's sort of victimizing himself. That's going to need to be addressed, or he's going to want to address it. So you could be prepared for that. There's all right, this is someone, this is going to be someone close to you, all right, because, and they're sort of, they're going to have some good news for you. If someone you know that maybe might have been having sort of a little strife in their relationship, or a little sort of sticky, thorny piece in their relationship, they're going to be telling you really, really good, happy news. I can see them embracing and reconciling and working it all out. I don't know to the extent that, well, here we go. Let's pull another card to see. And this, all right. So this is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is, thoughts and decision making. So this is going to be, we'll say, and now it's the Four of Swords. Well, if you think of the four, right? If you think sort of like a chair, four legs, all right? So it's nice and solid. It's grounded. There's nothing to worry about, because when they sort of mend the little disparity here, it's going to be nice and solid, and it's even going to have all that fanfare to go with it. And let's see if we keep turning around. Let's see. I got my hands blocking everything, so let's see what we got here. Well, who is, all right, get ready. Get ready for a toast soon. There's going to be an occasion shortly in the not too distant future, tongue-tied. There'll be occasion for, a nice toast. So get ready for that. And it's going to be, I'm getting the sense that this is going to be perhaps maybe several people together and, all nice sitting around a table. But you'll see that's coming up. That's going to be, and that'll be about something that you'll just be hearing about. Who is also, well, here we go again. If you haven't heard recently, you're going to hear it. Could be anyone. You're going to get word of somebody's pregnant, somebody's going to be giving birth. I see that in here very loud and clear. So, like I said, could be a neighbor, could be anyone, could be, who knows, a friend, a relative, and perhaps maybe this might, F-E, if those letters mean anything to you, F-E. Those are loud and clear. That might be who's going to be giving you the news. I'm also seeing now something is sort of, you're moving ahead with something, all right? And it's sort of, you can sort of see it where you're going, and it's sort of like, we'll say it's swooping up like this, and you're going naturally with your energy and your attitude, you're going right along with it. And for some reason, well, let's see. We'll draw another card right here to add a little to it. All right, so this is, this is the Ten of Swords, all right? So here we are. So what I was just talking about, when you get, there we are. When you're going up to this plateau, so here's what I'm talking about. When it's going like this and you realize that it's going, swooping up, sort of a hill, but a smooth hill, but like that, not a smooth hill like that, like this, all right? But you'll see this is all going to resolve soon, and it's all going to be smoothing out and nice and clear, and it's going to be like once you get up that hill, you're going to be at the top of the plateau, and you'll be able to see everything very clearly for quite a while. So, Let's see. And then I see also a lot of strength in here. Something else that's going on. You were not what's blah, blah. I don't know why my tongue is tied today. I see another area. This is this is going to be very pronounced, victorious. It's just going to, and it's going to come like that in a flash. Something sort of an unexpected. It's the word I'm looking for. A fantastic notification of some sort that you're going to, be pleased with. That's coming. I see some sports activity coming up. Could be exercise. I'm seeing some type of, physical activity coming up, enjoyment with perhaps just a couple of other people, but maybe a nice little jaunt to somewhere, a nice little short ride for, and that's really going to be uplifting for you. Again, this number 8 keeps coming up here. So the number 8, well, I don't ask questions, but I'm just going to sort of throw this out a little bit. Is someone, I don't think it's you, because I know you've got more wisdom than this, but who keeps thinking that they're just spinning their tires? If somebody keeps that is they're spinning they think they're spinning their tires, or they have some goal or a path that they want to go down, and for some reason they don't think they're making any progress. So don't ask me why. I can see it. It might be a little spotty, but they are making progress. It might be slow, but they think nothing's happening at all. But rest assured, you can tell them it is. I see. All right. Of course, naturally. Who's going on a trip? I see definitely a trip in here. Someone that if it's not you, you'll be hearing about it. Someone's going on vacation, a trip. That's coming up. All right. Definitely, I see travel coming up. Definitely. And we'll end with, let me see. All right. I'm going to end it with, all right, it's going back to this. You definitely, somebody that you're going to get wind somewhere. Like I said, a neighbor, a relative, a friend, somewhere. You're going to get word of a pregnancy, because that just came up again here. So there you have it. There's your reading. What'd you think? I even incorporated cards this time.
Beautiful.
All right, so keep track.
Yeah. The energy lady has a lot of energy, and I did go vote, by the way.
Oh, so did I. I did go vote. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. I was a poll worker, yesterday.
Yeah, I know. The poll workers get paid good. Because I know someone else that does it.
Well, I never did it before. Here's the funniest thing. I don't know how I got involved with this, but it was, do you want to volunteer, right? So I volunteered. Yeah. I volunteered. It wasn't until the day before where I was just, mentioning it to one of my neighbors, and they said the same thing. You get paid, good pay for doing that. I thought I was volunteering,
Well, in a sense, yeah, in a sense, no, but they, appreciate what you do. And I bet you were all excited.
I was like a little kid.
Yeah, see?
It was a lot.
With the polls, with the box, all of those things going in, the ballots.
Right. Yep. And I thought where I was working the polls, I was going to see, maybe check the voting list and see who didn't vote. I thought maybe I could sort of like sneak some ballots in. But no, no, I'm only kidding.
You only keep count with that.
Right. Somebody told me I shouldn't even joke like that because people will take me serious. But really.
I don't think so.
Right.
Well, thank you for the beautiful reading. God bless. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. And same to you. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for calling.
I will.
Okay, thanks.
You.
Bye. All right, so another one. So, again, I'm noticing this crystal ball, it's like, well, I did energize it more. Maybe I just have to get used to it a little because the other one I've had for quite a while. So, and there is a lot of stuff in here. But anyway, let's go back to not only, good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
Good, sir. Could you give me a reading? I want to know how I'm going to be doing with my job.
You want to know how you're going to be doing with your job? Well, I'll tell you what. We can do that.
Okay.
Very easy, a lot easier with the cards. I'll do the cards first, and then I'll see if I can sort of expand with the crystal ball, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I'll just do... Yeah, and turn your background noise down there, because I can hear me echoing.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right. All right, let's see. So we could just pull the cards and let's see how you're going to do it with your job.
Okay.
All right. Well, the two are coming out. So here's the first one is. All right. So first is the Five of Cups here. All right. So the Cups is a. I'm trying to. Here we are. All right, here's the Five of Cups, all right? So, and I like these cards. So, Cups is emotion. So, if you've got the Five of Cups here, when it comes to this job, it's going to be very fulfilling for you, and it's going to be very rewarding. And, you're going to sort of be glad that you accepted this job, that you have this job. It's just a sort of really nice, positive place that you're going to feel that you're at, and it's going to be very comforting for you. And also, all right, and again, there we have it, the Four of Wands. All right, so wands are sort of, let's see if we can get, there we are. Wands, all right, they're sort of, thoughts and sort of, direction or sort of goals that we might have in our mind. So again, with the Four of Wands, it's nice and solid. You got a nice job here going for you. Everything that you're sort of hoping that it would be or wanting to get out of this job is gonna materialize for you. And let's see if I get anything more out of this crystal ball for you with it. This, for some reason, this is mostly, I have to do with people. Let's see if we can get it with a job. All right, let's see. I'm seeing that also it's that perhaps I'm seeing you're in the center and you got some people around you. So, sort of knowing that there's, and it's not a lot of people, I'm just seeing, several, 3, 4, 5 people that are sort of near to you in work, all right? Sort of, let your inner self flow out and let your presence sort of expand, and don't sort of be, withhold yourself within. Let you, be an extrovert at work and let them, show your presence around. And you'll see, it's really gonna blossom for you. So enjoy your job. There you have it. All right?
All right, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Thanks for calling. Enjoy the rest of your day.
See you day.
Bye. All right, so there we go. Someone's going to do well in their job. It's a nice, even-keeled, flourishing, nice feeling job for them. Nice environment. All right, so let's go with the... Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
I am doing well. How about you?
I'm doing very well. What can I do for you?
I would like a reading, please.
All right. Any particular question you have? You just want a general reading?
I would like a general reading.
All right. I'll try the crystal ball. How's that?
Okay.
All right, right away. I'm getting the initials SJ, or the letters SJ, not necessarily initials. You can put it together. And also, going along with this SJ is, this is someone whoever it is, if you can make heads or tail of it, there's also someone that's close to you. It might be the same person with the letters SJ. Who knows? SJ might have totally other significance for you. Who is close to you that they got so much stuff going on that they just sort of, they're overwhelmed. They are so overwhelmed for absolutely no reason at all. They're trying to do 20 things at once, and it's just not going to happen for them. So, and even if that's you, you gotta cut back. You can't sort of, I can see you're like at the point where you're pulling your hair out from, you got all this stuff. You want to get all this stuff done. You just can't do it. You have to. This person, if it's not you, I know you know who it is. They have to, just focus on a few things. And, you want to do 20 things, that's all well and fine, but you have to accept the fact that it's just not going to happen. All right? You have to,
okay.
You have to focus, on, we'll say, the most, I'm just going to say 2 or 3. I like that because 2 or 3 is nice and simple, especially 3. A beginning, a middle, and an end. So if you just focus on 3 sort of accomplishments or goals that you want to attain, it makes things a lot clearer. You can compartmentalize just 3 issues, 3 goals, 3, areas, and get those under your belt first and get all that settled. And then from there, once that starts going, then maybe you just, what's the next thing? But I would suggest what's really calling to you now. Forget about what it is that you want to attain, or what it is that you want the most. Sit back, take some deep breaths, and sort of what's reaching out to you the most, as opposed to you trying to reach out to that. What's reaching to you? Go for that. You'll see it'll go a lot smoother. It will be much more interesting. You'll get a lot more accomplished. It'll be more fulfilling, you'll feel more content. You'll just feel all around better about yourself when you do things that way. All right, and so here we are, and this is what I was talking about. So we have the Knight of Swords. And this Swords is, again, it's it's your thought process, it's decision making. All right, it's a sword. It's the sword. You have action here, and the Knight. Right, when you see a knight on shining armor, right? A knight is on a horse. He's coming in, so there's lots of action there. There's movement there. All right, so like I said before, taking that into consideration, you know, you can't, instead of trying to do everything at once, you got that energy there with you. You got to focus it more on just a few things, and you'll see, you'll get, not only will you get more accomplished, but you'll also feel more satisfied about it. I'm also seeing who, I hate to ask questions because I always think it's fishing, but I'm seeing a nice sort of like dog here, a small dog, sort of like, not really a beagle, but a mongrel type dog, sort of, you know, with the floppy ears, that type of thing. I'm seeing that in here, so it could be you, but somebody around you. I'm also seeing two at the same time, perhaps, of course, we just voted yesterday. So also, who's the Republican that's in your face, that's giving you all kinds of, you know, they're dead set on their Republican ways. You know, you don't have to agree with them or disagree with them. They'll be happy if you just, you know, open up and listen to them. But I can see somebody like that with political views. And let's see, all right, you're also, I'm seeing in here that you're getting, and when I say you're getting sort of, shall we say, messages from spirit. When I say spirit, you know, your inner self, your soul, your spirit. A lot of people say their gut, you know, I just have a gut feeling. You're getting those, and I don't know why, but you know, you're sort of treating them as they're like the superficial, don't matter feelings or messages. You're getting a lot of them. Sit down and, again, you know, you don't have to absorb them all, but there's some really ones, I'm not even going to say there's maybe one or two in particular that it keeps recurring. There was a fly there. It keeps recurring, and you keep dismissing it, but you might want to finally, you know, why does this keep recurring? It keeps recurring because you're not acknowledging it and absorbing it and realizing that it's there for your benefit. So, you know, reach out and take hold of it and use it. It's a tool for you to use. That's why it keeps recurring to you. So, you know, don't negate it. Acknowledge it, and you'll be on your way. You'll be on your way. And I'm going to I'm going to pick up one more thing out of here for you, out of this crystal ball, and then all right, and that's all I'm going to say with this. We're going to end with this. You're looking forward to, I'm just getting the sense that you're looking forward to winter, so, and so am I. So with that, I'm going to leave it at that. All right? I hope you can I hope you can relate with some of it, can you?
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad that you listen to what, you know, I know I said a lot. I don't even know what I said, but, you know, all the info that I gave you, consider it as tools you can use to, you know, get to where you want to go. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for calling. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. All right. So there's another one. I kind of like incorporating the cards and the crystal ball. This was, by the way, just so you know, this just was a thought that I wasn't thinking of anything. It just, like I was telling her about, you know, you get these spirit messages or notifications, right? That's what happened to me yesterday. It was because I do like these cards, and I keep them in my man bag over here with my little, you know, my. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Could I have a reading?
You certainly may. Any particular area, or you just want a general reading, or?
Just general.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll do the same. I'll incorporate cards and crystal ball. How does that sound?
Sounds wonderful.
All right. So why don't, for a starting point, well, for a starting point, what I'm going to tell you, you got some Red Sox fan around you. You got some Red Sox fan around you. We don't have good.
Really?
Yeah, you do. We don't have good news for them, so let's just leave it at that. We do not have good news for them. And, all right, this is a sports fan. All right.
Okay.
Also, they're into the Pats, watching the Patriots. This week, I'm thinking we're going to see it different with the Patriots, because to me it's looking like they're going places this Sunday. So you can give them good news for the Pats, for whoever your sports enthusiast is. I'm seeing that perhaps this could be you, or could be someone you know. I see, personally, I would never do it, but someone's going on a cruise. I have no desire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I see that in here. Like I said, if it's not you, you'll be hearing from someone soon. I would never go on a cruise. I just the thought of being in the middle of nowhere on this tiny little piece of metal just doesn't do it. Just doesn't do it for me. Okay.
No. Me either.
All right. I'm seeing the I should say the letters, because as soon as I say initials, it sort of directs you somewhere. I'm seeing the letters bright, big, clear, and strong, and bold, and plain. Not like I'm seeing E and G. And, it's not like it's a capital E, but, very clear. Not like, we'll say if you're looking in the clouds or something, EG, but that's loud and clear, whatever that's going to mean to you. And so also at the same time, again, I see you're going to be pleased. Again, something that you've been thinking about or hoping that's going to go your way. I definitely see it going your way, so rest assured with that. And it's going to sort of like strike you like that. You're going to realize it, instead of, is this going to happen? When's this going to happen? All of a sudden, it's just going to boom. It's going to be there for you. So I like surprises. Well, not necessarily surprises, but I like when things happen like that, because you save a lot of energy. All right. Who's got? They're not very happy, but they've got these unbelievable electric eyes that are around you. Indeed, I can see that. I can see this, and this is there right at you. They got fantastic eyes, and perhaps they're opening up, perhaps they're not. I don't know, but there's something going on with them that they're sort of feeling down about. All right. And again, this is further down the road. It might be the same person, it might not, and again, this is going out a ways. I'm going to say maybe a week, 2 weeks, could be even 3 weeks, but again, let's see. Is this going to be the same person or not? Well, all right. I'm going to say, because I've seen them twice, so here's the Two of Cups. All right, so the Two of Cups, it's two. I was just talking with two people. I'm going to say it's one and the same, because you could see the two cups there with the sort of rod. okay, are the wands going up through the middle, connecting them so it's the same person. You're really going to notice it. It's going on with them now. Within a couple of weeks, it's going to be, it's going to be like this. Hey, wait a minute. It's going to be no choice about it. Whether you find out through another avenue or from them directly, you'll definitely gonna get some type of news from them. All right, and perhaps it might even be relationship. As I spin this ball, all right, I'm just telling you what's popping up here, fun. So probably I'm gonna say it is a relationship. All right, now let's see. The relationship is, all right, so okay, here's the Tree of Pentacles. Pentacles are work, effort, energy we have to expend, all right, that type of thing. So I love it. So again, the Tree of Pentacles, a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is something that's been going on with them, or could even be you, all right? Trying to sort of decipher whatever it is going on in this relationship, and I'm getting the sense that it's nothing major. I'm feeling that it's sort of being blown out of proportion. It's really not that major, but again, like I said, the Three of Pentacles, it's something that, you've been thinking about for a little while, been trying to, how do I work this out? How does this get resolved? And if, like I'm saying, if it's not you, it's someone it's being blown out of proportion. So, do a little sort of gathering in of your thoughts and, sit down, take in some nice deep breaths, relax yourself and say, now, what, we'll say that it's about, shall we say, Johnny's going out too much, and I'm just using this as an example, and you might think well, what's he doing this? Is he meeting other women? Is he, is he sneaking around? Think yourself, if he says he's going, out for a beer with a couple of buddies, he's going out for a beer with a couple of buddies. No, let your sort of thoughts play havoc with you, and that's what I see. So there you have it. There's your reading. All right, because I could keep going on and on, but that's it. I think. All righty. I hope you enjoyed it. You're very welcome, and thanks for calling. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, and you. Thanks again. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So, like I said, I like incorporating the cards in the reading. I think it's, well, for me anyway, I'm enjoying it more. I'm getting more of I'm absorbing more of the energy from it. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
Good, and you?
Mary, how's it going? What's been happening? I'm a busy boy today, Mary.
I know. Thank God, huh? That's great.
I am. I never got to talk about my experience as a poll worker yesterday. I loved it. But anyway, I can feel it, Mary. Maybe because it's the way I'm reading today, but I can feel it. Everything is hunky-dory for you.
Yes, it is. You are so good. Folks, really, his readings are right on. You are really a good. I mean, you really are. Because what you told me for initials came up.
Oh, really? Wow.
I did. I met one of my cousins I haven't seen in a long time with those initials.
Wow. See, I'm not.
And I got a phone call with one of the other initials.
All right.
And it just fell right in place with everything what you told me.
Thanks for the feedback, Mary. Thanks for. I love it.
I mean, when it's true, it's true. You know.
Yeah.
And it's you should know. Let the people know what happened when you told me it did.
It's, what can I tell you? I don't know how to explain it. It's, but thanks. I appreciate the feedback. But it's funny because I feel it. Everything's sort of nice and well-rounded for you now and balanced. It's a nice, it's like the weather today, just beautiful. It's just nice. Yeah. Excellent. So,
yes.
And what else has been going on, Mary? Let's hear it.
Nothing much, but there was a surprise. If I hadn't gone where I was in Walmart, to pay for my car payment, and I never would have met my cousin. She's my third cousin to me.
See?
And I'm going, like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen her.
Yeah.
And everything. So I'm going to see if she has time to come on the show.
Beautiful. Tomorrow?
No, she's not coming on. She's got to figure out the day that, when she works and when she can get that time off.
All right. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So, now, I keep saying I want to come on Thursday, Mary, but here's the story. I forgot all about this. I'm going to the game. I thought it was last week. The game is tomorrow night. The Fisher Cats. It's their, I think,
good for you.
Their last, but it's at 6:30. But so here's the story, and you let me know. And you might not want me to show up, but
if you want to be my guest,
all right.
We always have a good time when you're on.
But here's the glitch with this. One of my neighbors, you know how neighbors are. He wants to go. He wants to go. He wants to go to the game. So I'll have to drive him, right? But if he doesn't, well, maybe he could just wait outside because I'm driving, right? Maybe I could say, I'm going to go on the show first and come with me. He wants to go to the...
You can always come upstairs and sit down.
That's right. That's what I'll tell him. So, all right, I'll plan on being here because the game's at 6:30. So we get out at 6, I can make the game.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, I'll be here then. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
I'm not bringing my crystal ball, though.
Yes.
Right. Because otherwise, we know what happens when I bring the crystal ball, Mary. No. Mary, would you want a little quick reading with the cards?
Sure.
All right. Seeing as I already got your energy, so let's just see what the cards confirm.
All righty. But like I said, it's been ages since I'd seen my cousin, and the initials you gave me was hers. And the other initials gave me, I knew who they were right off the bat when you told me they'd be, kind of problems in there. Yeah. And I knew who it was.
Wow.
And there was problems with those initials.
Thanks. See that? All right. Whoa. Look at this. All right. What did I just say? How's this? And I drew them from 2 different parts of the deck. Look at this. We have, hold on. Look at this, Mary, right in a row. The Ace of Pentacles is the one I'm shaking. And then look at right next door is the 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles is, it's work, it's effort. I'm trying to make them both clear for you. Pentacles, it's, it's work, it's effort that we undertake. And when it's work, it could be physical work, mental work, spiritual work, that type of thing, right? Yeah. So I'm not going to say it's like a job work, all right? This is, and I love it, the Ace and the 2 of Pentacles right away. So, and it's all, but remember what I just say, everything's going hunky-dory and everything is nice and balanced now. You're starting off nice and fresh. The Ace of Pentacles, 1. And so it's like you could look at the Ace, the number 1. It's the beginning. So there's the beginning of sort of a new shall we say, undertaking. It doesn't have to be anything major. It's just something nice and light. It's something that you want to do, perhaps something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time. You're finally saying, everything's going, in the right direction now. So let's take the first step. And then, of course, you got the Two of Pentacles, which is right behind. So you got the beginning, and then you got the first few steps, and everything is just going fantastic, Mary.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. I've been wanting to go down to New Bedford.
There you are. So there you have it. See, just all you have. Remember, see, there's the work. Just work out the details, and off you go, Mary. And
and one of my cats is sitting here with me. That's Crystal. She's watching the TV.
Hi, Crystal. Crystal, hi.
Baby Crystal.
How are the other ones?
Yeah, they're doing good. My Queen Addie, she's doing good, and my Sophie, she's doing good.
Excellent.
They're all doing good.
Are they getting chicken, Mary?
Oh, they like chicken, but they rather have turkey.
Oh, that's Fred. My Fred loves turkey. He loves turkey.
Love turkey.
So does Fred. I don't blame him. I'd rather have turkey than chicken also. Right.
Yeah, me too. I love turkey.
Yeah. Wow, nice. All right, Mary, I don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to have to wait till I think next week to get to my I'll see you tomorrow. Let's put it that way.
All right, get you folks. Cruising with Mary, we're going to have Dave on the show tomorrow, so tune in.
At 5 to 6. 5 to 6. We are. All right, thanks for calling, Mary. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so I don't have much time left, so I can put all my tools of the trade here away. I'm not going to get to any of my anti-Americanism points that I wanted to get out, but that's all right because we had a lot of fun today. Nice, uplifting, positive show today for me anyway. I love it. It's, when I give the readings, it's sort of like, how do I explain it? I'm on the journey with you. Who's ever getting the reading, you're sort of, wow. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I like to talk.
You what?
Oh, how was your day yesterday at the tolls? Was there a lot of new people registering? I want to hang up. I just want you to know how many people that were brand new people that are registering. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Actually, there were, I'm going to say, I was in Londonderry, so I was there in the morning. I'm going to say there were maybe a dozen people that registered that day. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. And
my name is
Go ahead. Your name is?
Kathy.
All right.
My family knew Norman Moody well.
Yeah, he was a great guy. He was a really great guy. All right, and I hate to cut you off, but I'm running out of time here. I have less than 2 minutes.
Okay,
so.
I have one question. My daughter's due for a baby the end of this month, but he's measuring ahead. Do you see her having him soon? It's very uncomfortable.
Well, it's funny because it was one of the first readings I gave was about a pregnancy. So maybe that's what I got. See, you're watching. So it's going to be fine.
Do you see it going within the next few days?
Very soon. Yes, I do. It was very close. I do.
Very cool.
All right.
She's huge. We think it's a big boy.
All right. Anyway, I gotta go. I'd love to stay on.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thank you. All right, so there we have it, folks. I'm almost out of time. I'll have to go on next week about the poll working because it was absolutely fantastic. But you know who this is, David B., the readings guy. Mary gave me good feedback. Give me a call. give you some direction and comfort all at the same time. So David B., the readings guy, 603-404-9338, biffid@yahoo.com. We'll work it out for you. And remember, please, 2 important things we all need to remember. You can't be dumb if you want to be free. And more importantly, remember, you are a winner.